We're here in Gedi, and it's an oasis in the middle of the desert. It's a spring of life, and that image is used throughout the Bible, and one of those places is found in Song of Solomon. And it's in chapter 1, verse 14, where she says, "My beloved is to me a cluster of henna blossoms from the vineyards of En-Gedi." The Song of Solomon is this book about a husband and a wife and their dynamics, and she looks at her husband and she says, you are like a spring of life in the middle of the desert. I love that image. And I think that's where so many of us find our relationships and what we wish they would be. Because let's be honest, the world is tough. The world feels like a desert. It is harsh. It is against us. It feels like it saps us of our strength and our energy. And what we need, what we're made for, is to have these places, these En-Gedis, these relationships that are life-giving to us. These moments that we can leave the deserts and come to and find refreshment, find hope and healing. And in Song of Songs, it tells us that our marriages should be that one place that's En-Gedi, that when all of the world is against us, when so many things around us feel hostile towards us, our spouses should be the one place that we find hope and healing. And so let me ask you the question. If you're in a relationship, especially if you're married, would your spouse say that you are En-Gedi? Would your spouse say that you are refreshing, you are a breath of fresh air, that in a world that is dangerous and dry and deserty, when I come to you, I find rest, I find refreshment, I find hope? Would they say that? Because if not, man, that's the goal that we need to aspire to. That's the call on our lives. I mean, how differently would our lives be? I got to tell you, my world is hard some days, but my marriage to Lisa, it is En-Gedi. Like, we work really hard at that. And what allows me to get through so many challenges, what allows me to get through so many dynamics and negative issues that I deal with in my job or with the world or the culture or whatever, what allows me to navigate those and get up every single day with a positive attitude, ready to tackle on the world, is my marriage to my wife. It is En-Gedi. We both work incredibly hard to be life-giving, to be refreshing, to be a safe space where we can come and just be. We are called to be En-Gedi. Our marriages are called to be En-Gedi. And when we do that, when we understand that our spouses walk into the world and walk into hostility, into a culture that is hostile to our faith and our marriages and our life, and we understand that role, that place to be En-Gedi, we become what they need. It is easy to take on the world. It's easy to live in the desert when you have an En-Gedi to function and live out of. May you be, in all of your important relationships, an En-Gedi to those around you.